We're having to use the full... Oh, no. Allen is through. Clive Allen has scored for West Ham. Welcome back to a whole new ball game. And here we are. Aston Villa. It's the 93-94 season. We're not quite top of the league, but we've got games in hand today. We've got West Ham and then Sporting Gijon in the Cup Winners' Cup. But since the last episode when we won the Coca-Cola Cup, things have been developing. Right, in the Cup Winners' Cup second knockout round, we smashed Basel 6-0, Cole getting a hat-trick. It was just comfortable as anything, but the games were coming thick and fast, and we dropped points at home to Sheffield Wednesday, just about getting the equaliser just before half-time. Anyway, Ipswich, we won 1-0 in the FA Cup, beat Norwich 2-1, beat QPR 2-1. It was okay, the league form was back rolling again. FA Cup quarter-final, 5-1 over the Robins. Nice and easy. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, not Floyd Hasselbank, getting a brace. 4-1, Lineker getting back on the goal-scoring sheet again against Spurs. Ipswich once again, 3-1 this time. Just keep beating them. And then we beat Sporting Gijon 4-1 in the first leg. Lineker getting a brace. He's on about 40 million goals already this season. They did go down to 10 men in the last few minutes. This is the league table as it stands. We are a point behind Liverpool with 2 games in hand. They have dropped points. They drew with Arsenal and then they've just lost to QPR. Man United have tailed off a little bit. They've got a game in hand on Liverpool and they're a point behind us. So it could all change. We're going to have a look at how many people have scored goals. So Shearer's on 27 from 32. But Lineker's on 22 from 18. Cole's on 22 from 22 starts. 32 total, yeah. Rivaldo's got 18. Nedved's got 15. Fashionu's got 14. Average rating, Lineker is a boss. It's just been incredible. Our strike force is incredible. Just look at how many forward players are in that. In fact, the top 5 are all attackers. It's just incredible. We are immense going forward. But that's not what today's episode is about. We're facing West Ham, who are 12th at the moment. We don't want the competition anymore with fixtures. That's what we want. Fixtures. We've got Aston Villa against West Ham, the first game of today's episode. And then we're in European action next. As you can see, QPR beating Liverpool yesterday. We can make them pay for that with Bosnich in goal. Pearce, McGrath, Jorge and Faber in defence. Keane back in midfield with Rivaldo, Valderrama and Hasselbank out on the right. Cole and Shearer up front. And we're back at Villa Park. Nearly said he would park again then. It's Super Sunday. Aston Villa against West Ham. Kit clashes aplenty. Pearce has already picked up a booking. But we are now. First highlight of the day. Hasselbank can't quite... He does get through. He rides the challenge. He's out on the right wing. He should have scored. He had the opportunity there, but the angle was ever decreasing, and he eventually found the side netting. Right. Our form has been incredible in the league, but we have got fixtures piling up day after day. So we're making about 7 or 8 changes each game to the starting 11. We're having to use the full... Oh, no. Allen is through. Clive Allen has scored for West Ham. And just as I'm building up an excuse for why, if we don't win this one, it's because of fixture congestion, West Ham have scored. Encourage. There we go. Fofana brings it down. Ball over the top to Clive Allen, who's in too much space. Shoots, scores. McGrath, looking his age. That is why he's off to Shakhtar, because he can't defend for peanuts. Right, Shearer, back to McGrath. From the kickoff, he's heard me. He's heard me say that. He's going to start kicking me or something. Right, Jorge, whose profile picture isn't from the correct timeline, so he looks really old. He's probably a scout in the model. Whoa, Shearer is through from Hasselbank. Shearer's equalised just like that. It's his 28th goal of the season. Alan Shearer. It's Alan Shearer. Do I need to say any more? No. 1-1. Just like that. Holdsworth's header is poor. Valderrama collects it. Hasselbank takes a touch, then feeds Shearer through. He's thinking, Gary Lineker's come here. He's trying to make me look bad, so he needs to get the goals in. So he's got a goal in there. That's one. If he gets a hat-trick today, fantastic. That's very presumptuous of me. Hasselbank again. He's playing well on the right-hand side. Not a poor choice in the end. Right, McGrath to... Oh, yes, Hasselbank through. Cole! Andy Cole, the goal, did not find the back of the net. Tim Flowers is the West Ham goalkeeper. Stuart Ripley. And is that David May as well? This has a very Blackburn Rovers feel to it, this West Ham side. So that is another excuse that I'm building. Just in case. Just in case. Right, 6 shots apiece. 1 goal apiece. Next highlight is a Tim Flowers goal kick. Lofted high. Header won by Jorge. Hasselbank back to Faber. Down the far side. It's been where all of the action has been today. And Jorge has it inside to Valderrama. But back to Faber. He can overlap. There's space. Hasselbank over the top. Can't quite find Cole. Holds his header all the way back to Tim Flowers in the West Ham goal, who clears it high. Obviously, he's never actually gone to Blackburn. He's obviously must have gone from Southampton direct to West Ham. Fofana's ball to the back post. Stuart Ripley heads it down. Some sort of glitchy lagginess is going on. The clock has stopped. The highlights stopped. Has my computer frozen? Can you still see me? What is going on? I'm going to take this opportunity to ask you to subscribe to the channel because the game's frozen. And I may never... Oh, there we go. I may never get another chance. Like the video as well, please. 40 minutes gone in the first half. It's still 1-1. Let's not score. Concede, rather. I'll score. I don't want to concede on the brink of half-time once again. Shearer, back to Hasselbank. He's in everything. Every single highlight has gone through Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank on the right-hand side of midfield. Whittingham, back to Fofana. The ball has been stolen. Whittingham again finds Ripley. If we concede at half-time, Ripley, he's at the crossbar. We can't keep doing that. We can't keep conceding as we get to half-time. Now, those among you who aren't familiar, there are 22... Another highlight. I'll cover that in a second. Ripley corner. Ball in. It's gone in. Paul Furlong has got the second goal for West Ham. Header from a Stuart Ripley corner. It's 2-1 as we go into half-time. And it's not the 2 in the right side of the scorebox. Darn and blast. Right, what I was saying was there are 42 games in the Premier League. So we've got more. I'm going to throw a water bottle at them whilst we're here. So this is the team. Right, there are 42 games in the league this season, not 38. So we've got plenty of games left to get back that point. We've got a game in hand still, obviously. So we're not done yet. We need to equalise. Second half underway. West Ham through Stuart Ripley once again. Poor ball finds McGrath. Pierce finds Shearer. Shearer to Hasselbank again. Hasselbank's involved in Cole with a... Oh, Andy Cole. That's filthy. Was he onside? Was he onside? We're going to check. We're going to check with the goal's been disallowed. What a finish, though. He turned on the edge of the box, absolutely smacked it. Cannons off the underside of the crossbar. Hasselbank feeds it through. He's just offside. He's just crept offside. Turns, cracks it. Whoa. If you were onside, Andy, that would have been goal of the season. 50 minutes have gone. 5 minutes in this second half have gone. Right, McGrath with the free kick. Inside to Keane. Back to the old man at the back. Finds Stuart Pearce. No, another kind of old man at the back. But he's sent it back to Bosnich. This is all over the place. Right, Faber to Hasselbank. I say his name every time. Every time a highlight happens, we say his name. Ball over the top to Small. Tries to find Furlong, but Jorge and then Keane mop things up. Bosnich lofted over the top. Andy Cole nods it down. Valderrama through to Hasselbank. Hasselbank deserves a goal. He gets a goal. That's his 12th of the season. It's 2-2. 40 minutes left. Plenty of time to win this one. Hasselbank's been involved in everything. He deserves a goal, and he got one. He's only got, is it 7.3, I think, his average rating? I don't know whether that's before the goal or after, but we shall see if it jumps. After this replay, it's 2-2. Things are still okay. That puts us level at the top. Hasselbank's rating is now an 8 with that goal. It's deserved. We're going to drop down to balanced because it might seem strange because we've won a lot of games. But I'd be happy with a draw. We've still got a game in hand on Liverpool after this. So I'd be happy with a point. It's been a tough one. We've got a lot of games happening. We could do with not losing. But Furlong, that's poor. Valderrama and Keane in the middle. Okay, it's gone all the way back to Bosnich, who lofts it forward. Hasselbank, I don't know what he did there. Neither man went to try and head the ball. But Small into Fofana. Fofana challenged by Faber. Keane is on a booking. Shock, horror. But Fofana, oh no, Fofana's through. Fofana has through. And that is not a young man. That is an old man. Yusuf Fofana. He looks very old in that photo. It's probably not the correct timeline. Faber's challenge. It rockets off Keane. And Matt, I'm going to make some subs. Right, Andy Cole, Lineker off. No, Lineker on, Cole off. That's my change. 55 minutes gone. Cole's not done the business just yet. Lineker is in a rich vein of form still coming off the World Cup. He's been incredible since joining us. He's nearly got 20 goals and he's only been here since January. That's the first change of the day. An hour gone. Sorry. Furlong, Faber. Okay, Fofana's got it. This just poor. There's too many F's. Right, McGraw. This is bad. West Ham are not going to go down without a fight, which is unfortunate because we could do with an uncomfortable victory. Oh, that's a good challenge. Good challenge by Stuart Pearce. Valderrama doesn't quite catch the break. The run wasn't made. Or if it was, it wasn't spotted by anyone. Kim Flowers with the lofted clearance. McGrath wins the header. Lots of action in this game. Rivaldo back to Pearce. Pearce all the way back to Bosnich. And we go again. Long ball over the top. It's the 90s. What do you expect? Hasselbank's through. Hasselbank to get his second of the game. Should have got his second of the game. I've been singing his praises all day, but Tim Flowers makes a cracking save to push it wide for a corner. Half an hour to go. Pearce whips it in. Header at the front post. Not quite good enough from Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Okay. I mean, how much do we push this? We're going to demand more. We're still only a point behind a game in hand. Nothing has changed today because Liverpool lost. So it's okay. Rivaldo having a stinker. Nedved on in his place. York's back from his injury as well, by the way, just to point out. In fact, let's point that out. Should we? No. Let's not point that out. McGrath, you've been playing poorly. You can come off. Santos, you're on. Right, they're the three changes. We've made one already, but they're the three changes. Shearer's not happy with something I've said or something I've done, but who can blame him? 18 minutes to go. We are looking like we might be cruising to our first defeat since Boxing Day, which is not good. But in the grand scheme of things, we're going to go attacking. We're going to have to. In the grand scheme of things, it's not the end of the world. We've still got 8 games left. We're only a point behind Liverpool, a game in hand. We're a point ahead of Manchester United. They've played the same amount of games as us. It is still a 3-horse race. This game is quickly running out. I've gone to attacking. The highlights have stopped. How many times has that happened when you've been playing Football Manager? Because it happens a lot. Game over. Wow. The run we've been on to just end like that against West Ham, mid-table West Ham. They're not even in the chase for Europe, I don't think. This victory will probably keep them 12th. Not checked. I'll check in a second. It does. It keeps them 12th. Their goal difference isn't even positive. They're behind Ipswich. We beat Ipswich 4 times this season. Anyway, right, that is the first game. We've got Sporting Gijon in the second leg. Oh, that's probably not how you pronounce it. I just like saying Gijon. In 4 days' time. We are comfortably ahead of them in the first leg. Aggregate, it's 4-1, I think. But the league table looks like this. We'll go to the competition review because I love this screen. We lost today. Not good. Be back in a second. Here we go then. Let's make amends for that defeat. We've got 4-1 advantage into the second leg going to Spain against Sporting Gijon. As you can see elsewhere, Inter are winning. I don't think we face Inter in the next round if we win. Anyway, we've got Bosnich in goal. Staunton, Pearce, Stimac, Barrett in defence. Richardson, Nedved, Atkinson, York. Midfield, Lineker and Cole up front. Let's go. Kick-off in Spain. And yes, we've got, I think we face the winner of Schalke and Steaua Bucharesti in the next round. I think. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Partizan have gone ahead elsewhere anyway. Right, Inter are through. I think it'll probably be Inter Partizan looking at the scores currently. And then I can't remember who was winning in the first leg of the other game. This is some great content. 20 minutes gone, nothing happening so far, but we're 4-1 up. So really, let's just praise them because the game thinks we're 4-1 up, which we are, I guess. Anyway, first highlight of the day, 28th minute. Here we go. It's a Sporting Gijon attack down this near side. They're cutting inside. I have no idea who any of their players are, apart from Dixon, who I don't know either, but he's sounds English. Atkinson has got it. We're on the counter-attack. Cole has gone out wide. Lineker is lurking on the shoulder of the defender. Cuts inside, shoots, scores. Oh, yes, he does score. It's gone in off the post. Trickled across the goal line. And then just about gone over. Gary Lineker gets the first goal of the day. His 20-something of the season. But it's a lovely move. He's there just lurking on the shoulder of the defenders. Cutting inside, cuts, shoots from range. A Gary Lineker finish, that's for sure. I mean, does he ever score from outside the box? Is that his first ever goal outside the box? Who knows, but who cares? He's scored, and that is all that matters right now. It's 5-1. I mean, this should be comfortable. We won 4-1 at home, so hopefully it's a similar story away. And that's probably not how it works, because that's a good effort, but a good save by Bosnich. Gone all the way over for a corner here. 35th minute now. And Arturo whips it in. It's headed clear. And it's not gone very far. It's back out to the guy on the wing. I don't know if he's a winger, but he's offside. Arturo is offside. There we go. Right. 10 minutes left of this second half. And hopefully this is a bit more of a morale booster after that shocking defeat to West Ham. I mean, we've not lost a game since Boxing Day until then. And it's typical that it's happened as I'm recording an episode. Why couldn't we have just come back for an episode where we smashed someone 6-0, like Arsenal, for example? Anyway, just nearing half-time, and we're passing it around in the defence. Pearce playing an unfamiliar centre-back role. That's a lovely ball over the top to York. York should score. It's an absolute sitter. He should do better than that. But he's put it over the bar, and we are just about at half-time. Back underway. Comfortable first half. Nedved's taken a knock, actually. So we'll do that. We'll bring Rivaldo on. I think he's just literally taken a knock because we've stepped on to the field in this second half. But Rivaldo's now on at the left-hand side of midfield. 15 minutes off. This is a quick game, that's for sure. 15 minutes of this second half have breezed by. There's been 23 shots in total. I think we've seen about 3 of them. But we saw the goal. We're going to make some substitutions. We're 65 minutes gone. A few players aren't playing particularly well. Richardson can come off for Keane. And final change. I mean, Stuart Pearce has been booked, so let's just get him off. There we go. Jorge on for Pearce in defence. And that is the final change of the day. And there's not much left of this. 20 minutes, 22 minutes in fact. But it's been comfortable. This is kind of how games have been going, to be honest. We've been quite comfortable. Scoring a lot, well, scoring more than 1, obviously, but we're 5-1 up, so you kind of can see why we're only scored 1 today. Bosnich lofts it forward, knocked down by Atkinson to Lineker, who takes a couple of touches. Back inside to Atkinson. Keane over the top. Lineker is through. Lineker takes it inside the box, where he's comfortable. And it's his 24th goal of the season, and he's only been here since the beginning of January. Just imagine how many he'd scored if we bought him in August. He'd probably be on 50 by now. Lovely ball over the top by Keaton. Great vision. Lineker takes it down, brings it into the centre of the penalty box and smacks it home. 2-0. Gary Lineker. All of the goals. He's been here 13 weeks, 14 weeks maybe. It's just incredible. I'm sure he's still on for more than a goal a game. Anyway, that's a good effort again. But Bosnich equal to it. Over the bar for a corner once again. And we're going to see if Hervas can whip it in and score anything. Do anything, not score obviously, but do anything for Sporting Gijon. They've not been too bad, but we have just been a lot better. Simple as that. We're hopefully on course to be quadruple winners. I mean, touch wood. So we should be better than most sides in the Cup Winners' Cup. In fact, there we go. Kerry Dixon has scored once again for Sporting Gijon. Oh dear, never mind. 15 minutes to go. I don't think they're going to get 4 goals. So we should probably be okay. It's a good ball into the box. Kind of sloppy defending. I say kind of sloppy defending. Very sloppy defending. But Kerry Dixon is there and he's picked the ball up as if he's got a chance to get this side back into the game. I think he got their goal in the first leg as well. So he's their equivalent of Gary Lineker. Anyway, 10 minutes to go. Not much more happening here. We're going to praise them once again. Elsewhere, Schalke are beating Steaua Bucharesti. I think that puts them through. Inter and Partizan are also winning. So I think that's going to be our final 4 for the Cup Winners' Cup, as this game is all but done. There we go. Full time. 2-1, sorry. Gary Lineker getting both goals. Lovely. Easily through to the next round. Through to the semi-finals. potential Cup Winners' Cup final on the horizon. First leg triumph helps us. So does the second leg, because we won both of them. There we go. Let's see who we've got in the next round. We've got Schalke. If we go up to this email here. So Schalke against Aston Villa. First leg in Germany. And I think the other one was Partizan Inter. But we will see that in the next episode. So I think what we're going to do is we aren't going to come back for the FA Cup semi-final. We've seen enough FA Cup semi-finals. We're going to come back in May, I think, for the second leg against Schalke. And then Liverpool, crunch tie. If the title is still open by then, that will probably decide the fate of the Premier League title. And then if not, we've got Chelsea and Sheffield United in a bonus Premier League ending episode. And then hopefully we've got the FA Cup final and the Cup Winners' Cup final. And then we'll be done with a quadruple. And that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Well, hey, you've made it to the end of the video. And hang on, it's a subscribe button. Tap on this. Even if you've done it already, just try it. See what happens. And then if you're hanging around, have a look. Have a look at these. One of these. Check out some of this amazing content. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time.